I feel like, don't you think that that's the same mindset we're applying to individuals as we're applying to reading star signs? You could be a Sagittarius, you like laughing out loud and long walks with interesting people.
You just compared generational theory to star signs.
Yes. Of which I don't believe in either.
I've never heard that before, and I hate star signs.
No, me too, good.
So that should make me relook at generational theory, but it doesn't.
So I love generational theory from the point of view of I can completely understand why baby boomers make sense. These are people, the soldiers came home from war, everyone was so horny, they shagged their face off for ages, babies were born, out they popped, and everybody was poor. I can understand why you'd have an entire generation of people there. Beyond that, I can't see. And then I guess the one other thing there, so park that, and then the second point I want to ask you about is, don't you feel it's about the generation we're living in, not the generation we are? And my point on this is that my father is acting like a millennial. My father is addicted to Facebook.
Agreed.
Yeah, he's on the toilet.
Yeah.
He can't basically take a dump without his phone, right? He does all of these things, and his attention span is shorter.
Right.
Is it not the generation we are in as opposed to when we're born?
I think you're 100% right, but it's both.
Okay, let's stop at 100% right. so you wrote a book.
So I think it's both because my parents themselves also show a little bit of millennialism. And my mother was WhatsApping me and sending me voice messages today. The way they do it is just so amusing. Mom and Dad, sorry. So my dad will go, "My son, I am sending you this message. I am wishing you good luck. I hope that the luck is with you and that you have a good time this evening. And that it goes well." And then you'll hear him say to my mom, "Is that all?" So there's definitely a degree of millennialism that goes on where it is the time and space that you're in that starts to dictate how you react and respond. But at the same time, there's definitely a set of characteristics that apply to a set of human beings that are different from the human beings that came before them or the human beings that will come after them. I don't think it's about that for me. It's about how do you use this information? Do you use it to box people in such a way that it is an inhibitor for what they can do? And if you're doing that, then it's a problem. If you're doing it in a way that recognizes that they may bring a set of talents to you differently, then I think it's worthwhile. Because millennials bring a talent in a different way to what I would bring a talent.